Start again.
Okay.
Hey, this is Hello Glass with a glass artist interview. Let's get started. What is your name and are you a glassblower?
I am a glass blower. My name is Elijah Copeland, aka Contrabasso.
How long have you been blowing glass and do you consider yourself a master?
10 years, and I don't think you're a master until you're dead.
What is your favorite style or type of glass to create with?
I like working sculpture, specifically hollow sculptures out of single masses, you know, taking and manipulating where the glass is at and putting it where you need it to be in order to achieve whatever form you're going for, you know.
Nice. What state do you call home for your glass shop?
Oregon, and Eugene, Oregon specifically.
Nice. Do you own or work under a glass brand or art name?
I mean, Contrabasso is the name that I work under when I'm doing pipe market stuff, you know what I mean? But I use my full name when I'm doing other markets, so.
Cool. What's your full name?
Elijah Copeland.
Love it. Do you make your living solely off glass blowing?
I don't, actually. I mean, the majority of my income comes from glass blowing, but I also freelance as a musician and do a lot of work like that. I do studio work, anything I can get on the upright bass or the electric bass, and so I augment my income with music, so.
Hey, that's cool. If you could blow glass with anyone living, who would that be?
Oh, shit, man. That's a hard question. You know, there's some really, really amazing people in Italy that are intriguing and whatnot, and I think that might be the hardest question that you could ask an individual, because I mean, you know, if you had an opportunity to work with somebody who is quote unquote a master at their trade, you know what I mean, it would be great. But you know, I would like to work with a handful of people. I mean, there's a ton of people in this industry I'd be stoked to work with.
There you go. What style or technique of glass is hardest for you?
I don't know, man. I sit there. I guess the hardest thing for me is trying to do. Oh shit! It's all fucking easy, man. What the fuck? It's terrible. No, I'm joking.
All right, name 2 people that taught or influenced your glass skills.
Ham Brushland, for sure. And another guy is George Smith. He was a scientific lamp worker, one of the first guys that I talked to kind of get a feel for the scientific aspect of things.
Is there any style or technique of glass that you would or will learn in the future?
Absolutely. I'm, you know, trying to push my boundaries every day. Sometimes I get locked into places where I got to pay bills, which happens more often than not in recent times. But I'm going to step outside of the box this year. I'm definitely going to make some moves and try to push myself to do things that not only I haven't done before, but that nobody else has done, you know?
Awesome. Name 2 glass artists that impress you.
Oh, well, let's see. I love Clinton's work, actually. I've always loved Clinton's work. He's fucking badass. You know, that's one of the first pieces I saw when I came to Eugene, like 2003. And really respect a lot of the things that he's done sculpturally, you know, and things like that. I mean, if you say 2, I want to say like 10, but if I had another one to choose, I would say probably like Ham Brushland, because of the fact that he does all these other things that a lot of people don't do, like the freeform sculpting, you know what I mean, mass assemblies, things like that, you know what I mean? It's just, there's a lot of glass blowers that I got respect for, man. You know?
Great. What style or technique in glass amazed you when you first saw it?
Oh shit, well, when I was coming up and checking out Heddies.com and Nebula Glass and all those cats, you know, I remember seeing a lot of different people were coming out at that point in time. There was another guy who was Eli, you know, D-Rec was doing his thing. That whole shop was actually pretty provocative, and you know, the first time I saw the reversal stack, I was pretty impressed with that, you know what I mean? This is like the beginning of the transition that we're into right now, you know?
Nice. Worst injury you've ever got making glass art?
Recently I stabbed myself in the hand and almost fucking cut the tendon to my pinky while breaking a piece of solid glass, and you know, it went all the way in and came out the other side about a ½ an inch on this side. It's still got a little scar, but you know, I fuck myself up every day, man. And it's usually not burns, it's usually cuts, and it's usually not big cuts, it's usually stupid cuts that just take forever to heal, you know?
Yep.
So, yeah.
We all know. What do you wish to accomplish in the glass industry?
You know, in all honesty, I just want to push everybody forward and try to bring them up to where I'm at, you know what I mean? Like, that's the whole point. We're all trying to make these motions forward, and everybody's seeing all the things that other people are doing. We're all getting better every single day, and so I'm just one of those people. I just want everybody to enjoy what they're doing as much as I enjoy what I'm doing. You know what I mean?
Great answer. How does a glass fan get to see or get a hold of your work?
Well, the easiest way if you want to see my glass artwork is obviously to check out Contrabasso at glasspipes.org. I also have another thread that I've started on Toke City. You know, you can check out some of that stuff over there. There's a couple of videos over there so that you can see the function of my
How do you
pieces.
spell that site?
Toke City?
No, not Toke City, yours specifically.
Oh, Contrabasso.
Contro?
Contra, Contrabasso. Like, and the whole point of that, if you guys don't know, you know, I'm a bass player, man. I started this whole thing out playing upright bass, and contrabasso is the double bass, which is what I do. So when I got into glass, I couldn't help but title myself as I felt appropriate. You know what I mean? So contrabasso historically means double bass. So
Nice. You've got 3 minutes to tell the world your piece. Go for it.
all right, well, you know, we're all here living on this plane of existence at the same time, enjoying all the beautiful things that we have. We're at a point in the world where we're about to stop being tabooed as, you know, degenerates, and we're going to start to be appreciated as artisans, and we need to embrace each other as a community, as a glass community, and come together and utilize that force, that motion that we have to progress ourselves into the artistic market and be appreciated as such, because the reality is you got a lot of people that are doing things just to appease to the masses, something that your everyday guy can make or build, you know? But at the same time, you've got people that are building epic constructions, whether it's a, you know, 11-foot glass rocking chair or a giant marlin fish. I mean, there's things happening right now that are basically exceeding what went down in Murano, Italy, you know, where the epicenter of glass was, and we really need this whole thing to move together forward and be into the art market and appreciate it as such, you know?
That was awesome. This was Hello Glass with another real glass artist interview. Thank you so much for your time.
You're welcome.